Hello, everyone. Hi.
Is that how we're starting?
No, we're not starting like that.
No. We're live. Oh, no.
Hey.
We're live. We're back with the Summer Lovin Podcast. My name is Hassan.
I'm Summer.
And I'm the husband.
And I'm the wife. And welcome back to episode
4. We've done 4 episodes now.
4. You said 4.
4. We've done 4 episodes. Wow.
Wow.
Who'd have thought it?
Who'd have
Not me.
thought?
Look
Not
at
me.
us.
Look at us.
We're so cringe. Oh God, I hope you lovely people at home are all good. I hope you're having a blessed
Hope you're
week.
well.
No, okay, we're not going into this, but we're hoping you're having a
Yeah,
blessed
hope you're
week.
good. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great. Hope everything in your life is going the way that you want it to. And if it isn't, you're going to get there.
You're going to get there. It's fine. Take your time.
Yeah.
That's it. You'll get there. But we're here to take your mind off it. We're here to distract you for 45 to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some nonsense we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And we're here.
Let's go for it.
Right. So, first things first.
Yeah.
Last podcast or the podcast before,
Oh, God.
we said we were going
To
Spudmans. Right?
Disaster, guys.
Absolute disaster
Spoiler,
class.
it was a disaster.
It was a disaster. So basically, by the way, I just want to put a disclaimer out. This is our own fault. This is through no fault of Spudmans. This is nothing to do with him. This is us, right? So basically, fine. It was me.
Yeah, the
Us.
architect of the Spudman plan was you. So actually, this time, I'm really sorry. I won't be accepting any blame.
Okay, Mrs. I'm always late.
I was coming along for the ride, and we rode there.
Anyway,
and we
okay,
didn't
so
get.
let me give you a
what we
debrief, right?
wanted.
So basically, what happened is we were like, okay, cool. Just so for anyone who hasn't seen the previous episode, basically, there's a Spud man in Tamworth,
In a Spud
up north.
van.
We live in London, Tamworth, up north. So he's got a Spud van. He does jacket potatoes, and he does amazing jacket potatoes. So the people say.
And he's a vibey, really happy guy. And
really happy
everyone
guy,
loves
really
him.
passionate guy. And we were like, you know what? We're going to go. We're going to go and try those spuds.
See what it's about.
See what's going on. So we've also got family up north as well. So we thought, you know what? We'll make a day of it. We're going to go have some spuds, see some family. It's going to be an amazing day.
Mm-hmm.
We drove up.
We
Now,
left late.
there's 2 things. We left
late. This time it actually wasn't my fault, but I think we just weren't in a rush that day to leave.
Do you know what it was? It wasn't
We'd had
a thing.
long week. We were tired, and this was a Saturday morning.
So-
we were just not trying to rush out anywhere.
So basically, what I'm gonna end up ranting in a second. I know I can just feel it coming, but basically,
Save the Spud rage.
we were like, okay, it's a Saturday, and we just thought, yeah, we'll take our time. We just kind of went, yeah, we're going and go and whatever. Turns out, he closes at like 3:30.
And we left the house at.
And then, no, it doesn't matter what time we left the house because we got there after 3:30. But I know the thing is, it is our own fault because we should have checked the time. But I don't know, and this is not just with Spudmans, by the way. There's a lot of like places that are just closing early, and I don't really get it. And I'm not vibing with it at all because
I think Spudman's actually, so where he parks his van is Tamworth Centre, where they have a market on, and I think because it's a Saturday.
I know, and I think the market closes
I think
at that time. Like I said, this is not
3 or 4,
not
so
an
it makes
issue
sense. But we just had no idea. I think I just thought
we
because
just didn't do
usually
enough research.
Things on a Saturday, I would have thought in smaller like towns and areas, I feel like they close at 5. So I think I had just assumed that he'd be open till 5, and I thought, oh, we might be cutting it a bit fine because he might have run out of potatoes, but
Basically,
I didn't think that they would
anyway,
be closed.
we got there and
The Spud van was
it was nowhere to be seen. And then I was thinking, there's no way, because I think we got there at like 3:35. I was thinking, there's no way he's packed up and just disappeared like so quickly. And then we obviously looked online, and then it turns out he wasn't open that week, which is again our own fault. We just didn't do enough research. So
There's nothing we could have done.
There's nothing we could have done.
Well, we could have. We could have done our research. We could have left earlier.
And no, not left earlier or gone on a day when he was open.
But there's just
he was closed.
There's just nothing. Yeah, no. So that was was tragic.
It was. Do you know what?
It was a
There's
nice
always
little road trip.
There's always a silver lining, and the silver lining was we got to see some family, we got to spend time with family, and that was really nice, and it was great. We saw my grandparents, we saw some of my cousins, and it was amazing, and it was just really
lovely.
nice.
It was. I think
it was a nice day overall. But
yeah, it was not. Our day was not ruined by potatoes. So let's just make that clear, because
100%.
You were pretty devastated, but you got over it.
Okay, no, definitely, I got over it very quickly, but I have to say, I'm not vibing with these TikTok spots at the moment, because we've been to 4 TikTok-y kind of spots, and every single time it's been an L, and it's not worked out. So Spudman's is obviously one. Taco House we mentioned before, which we are going to again soon. So we'll give you our review on the food. Very excited for that. But that's that. And then we've also there's meant to be a cheese toasty place. This again, place is closing early. So there's a cheese toasty place in Spitalfields Market. I'm a massive cheese toasty fan. I'm a massive sandwich fan, as you guys already know. And basically we looked online. Spitalfields Market closes at 11 p.m. We're on our way there. I just thought, I just want to double check.
I think
the sandwich places.
I think we were thinking that it would be.
Bear in mind, we're not going.
Like
we're not going
6,
at 11 o'clock. We're going at like 6, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I just thought we're on the way. I thought, let me just double check. Closes at 4 p.m. Why? Like Spitalfield Market closes at 11, but the food places close at 4. What is that nonsense? I was not having it. And then so that was that one. And then also we wanted to go and try sides in Box Park, and we went on a bank holiday Monday, and
so we couldn't get in.
This is not due to anyone else's fault. It's due to our own fault for not doing research. But they were having a big event on the Monday, and we couldn't get in, and so we didn't have it, and we were left with our tail between our legs. So I'm kind of fed up with TikTok. I think we should stay at home now, and we should just cook home food.
Okay, you can cook.
What do you think?
You can cook.
No, you can cook, because your cooking is amazing.
You can cook.
No.
I thought you said that we were just going to go to restaurants.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. I did say that. We're going to only go to restaurants. And what was it? Bougie restaurants.
I think I'd said, well, we've got no other choice now. We've just got to be bougie or nothing. There's no in between.
No, listen, do you know what's going to happen?
Or maybe what we need to do is, I think we can do one of two things, because we're either planning and then it's not working out, or we're not planning at all and it's not working out. So maybe we need to go somewhere in between, like a little bit spontaneous. No. Look it up. Is it open? Yeah, it's
maybe,
open.
Do you know what? Maybe
something like that. Then there's no expectation, because I think these places, especially you, are getting so excited, and then when you go, it's like heartbreak, because you've built it up.
It's literally trauma.
It's not trauma, Hassan.
I'm scarred.
So dramatic.
But I think basically we're very spontaneous people, and for these kind of places, spontaneity is
it doesn't always work. It's not the one.
No, it doesn't. Forget it. It doesn't work.
Okay.
It's not. It doesn't always work. It just doesn't work. No.
Okay. No, I don't think in this case it really has not worked. But I think the thing is, Spudman's we did plan. I think that's the thing. Spudman's we planned.
No, we didn't plan it. We just said we're gonna go. We
said we're gonna go, but we didn't know about.
We just didn't know about anything.
We had a plan,
but listen, guys,
no,
look, we're gonna turn.
No
we are gonna turn. We're gonna turn this all around. We've got some plans to go to Taco House. We've actually spoken to them. We're gonna do something cool, and we will review it all. And that is gonna be the turning point on our food adventures. And we're gonna go to more food places. We're gonna go to more TikTok food places, and we're gonna let you know. We're gonna let you know about all the great spots.
So yeah, if you guys have seen any places on TikTok that we should try, because do you know what I think? Like, I have the longest list of like places that we could go, and every single week we're not ticking them off. I'm just adding more, because you don't really have the time to go. So actually what I want to know is if there's any places that, I don't know, you should like go for a snack, or I love a bit of bubble tea, guys. So a bubble tea, a matcha.
We need to go
some
blanks.
Pastries.
We need to go blanks again. Apparently they've got some new matches.
Some new coffee spots, new food spots, basically anything and everything. Let us know.
Yeah.
So we can go.
No, definitely. So so that is the update on the food portion of our life. But let's move on to the next update.
Which is?
FPL?
Oh,
The people want to know. The
God,
people want to know.
guys.
Just want to say quickly, so someone actually did comment on our YouTube video when we spoke about FPL the first
They were
time.
asking for the code
And they
for our
asked
league.
for the code for a league. Now, guys, that's like a private kind of league with like some of my close friends and my little brother and stuff in there. But next season, if we can convince Summer to join us again, we will do another league and we'll put a code out and then everyone can join and we can see how it goes. And
then if not, even if I'm not in it, you know, we'll
no, you have to be.
Maybe
There's
I'm
no point doing
retiring,
it.
Hassan.
No,
Maybe I'm
no,
retiring.
No.
I'm threatening to retire if things don't turn around.
Okay, so that can be quite an indication of how things are going right now. How are things going, Summer? You tell me.
It's been absolutely just tragic, guys. I don't know what is going on with FPL in the last 3-4 weeks. Honestly, since the last time that we talked about it, I said I was doing okay, and I think I was doing pretty well. Like, I was doing okay. I was checking all the tips. Honestly, for the last 2 weeks, I've checked every single FPL tip, looked at what the scouts have been saying, looked at what the experts are saying. Nothing has worked out. Literally nothing is working out. And people are getting injured left, right and centre. People are just not getting played. They're just getting benched left, right and centre. And you know, the problem is the inconsistency, guys, is just through the roof. Because I will transfer someone in, they do nothing for a week. Then I transfer them out, and then they'll be scoring goals left, right and centre.
I'm just having a look, guys. So if you can see, I'm on my phone. I'm just having a look at FPL. And do you know what the thing is? I'm even looking at my own team and stuff like that. Like, it's been a bit of a rocky few weeks because the thing is, and this is what I was explaining to Summer as well. I was like, so like the last 2 game weeks that we've just had, I've said to Summer, I was like, basically, like for Arsenal and Man City and Liverpool, there's a lot of rotation going on. So like players are being rested, so it's a bit hard to kind of predict who's going to get rested,
but then
who's
the players
not going to get rested.
Are not playing.
What?
The players who are playing are not playing for points, Hassan. Because the players that I've got in,
why?
They're not injured. They're not injured. They're not injured, and then they're just not scoring.
Like who?
Okay, look, I'm not going to throw like shots, and please, like, honestly, football fans, don't come for me. I'll just use Foden as an example. I had Foden in for like 3 weeks, and 2 of those 3 weeks, I think he got 2 points or 3 points. I'm not going to I don't need people to come with the score sheets for FPL to come and tell me now how many goals he scored. And then I transferred him out, and then he scored like 2 goals or something.
Scored a hat-trick, actually.
Ridiculous.
Scored 3 goals.
Who told him to do that when he wasn't in my team? Who told him to do that the week that he was transferred out? The 2 weeks prior? Nish. Nothing. So I've transferred him in this week. And then what happened today? He didn't play. He didn't play, or he didn't start, or he didn't play. Well, anyway, all I'm seeing is I've opened the FPL app and I'm looking, and under Foden's name, there's a big fat 0. So, unfortunately...
Well, okay, look.
It's not working out.
News
it's
just
not
in.
News
out. Just in.
Foden's injured.
No. This week, you have actually, so far, you've got more points than me. So you're higher than me this week so far. And we've got time to go. One thing I just want to say,
guys, I need someone to give me the tips. I need someone to give me the motivation. I need someone to give me the passion, because I'm losing all of it.
I think one thing I try to remind Summer is that this is the first time she's ever played this game, and
listen, guys, as well as that, I know
you are doing really good.
Listen, guys, the other disclaimer that I have is I know that this is actually real life, and that this is they're not just playing for FPL points. Yeah, so I do know that. I know that this is their careers, and they're athletes, and they're sports people.
There's a football player. His name, a lot of football players actually play this as well, I'm pretty sure. But I'm almost certain there was a Leeds player. He was a striker. It was called Patrick Bamford.
Right.
And he always captained himself. So he had himself in his FPL team, and he always captained himself. And the thing is, I rate it because he's obviously backs him. He goes, I know.
I mean, yeah. Do you know what? Who's going to back yourself apart from you?
But it's just really funny. So
I love that for him. But
so I don't know. Maybe for some of them it is real life, and they are really trying to get the points and stuff. But as it stands, yeah, this game week, I don't
think that Mo Salah and Haaland are thinking, right, I'm going to play really well this week so that I can get those points.
No, they probably play. They want to
They
get
are
Premier
not
League
thinking
points
about
and
it.
they want to move up the Premier League. That's where they're at. But
So
but yeah, I have
let's
said to
see.
some. I have said to Summer. I was like, she's doing amazing. She's only I think 80
You're
points
doing
behind
amazing,
me.
sweetie.
So I am obviously I've pulled away a little bit more, but what I keep explaining is that this is her first time doing it. She's smashed it. Like 80 points is not a lot to be behind. And
But
also
there's not much time left in the season.
there
That's what
isn't
the
much
problem
there
is.
isn't much time left, but there is a big double game week. And do you know what the thing is?
Have you used up everything that you've got to use?
I've got a wild card left.
God. I wish you just used it so that we were just both on an even playing field. A wild card is not an even playing field.
Well, a wild card just means I can change my whole team if I want to. But
Yeah,
the thing is, I
exactly.
probably won't. Like, I don't really know. I haven't looked at the double game week yet and how that affects my team. But it's just nice. It's a nice to have at this point. It's not a necessity for me. But
Well, I'm not feeling good about it. Honestly, I'm not feeling good. I don't love this game.
I think you know what? She's a liar. I don't believe you.
Listen, I'm
I
not a
don't believe
liar.
you
It's
don't
just
love
too
it.
much roller coaster of emotions. You know, life is already, really busy, and I don't need all of this.
Yeah, but
every
when
week.
you've got the players and they're doing good, then you love
Yeah,
it.
but when was the last time they were all doing really good?
Let me have a look.
About 8 weeks ago.
It's not. You're
Yes, it
being
was, Hassan.
The thing is, I'll
8
tell you
weeks
one thing
ago.
with Summer, right? She's not.
I'm
It's
a bit
not a
fickle,
case.
guys.
No. It's not a case where. Let's say all of us are on like the guys in my league, right? We're not all like on 70, 80 points, and then Summer sat there on 30. It's never the case. She's always in and around the points, and that's what I
But
think
I'm never
is
the best,
really
and I'm not at the top,
impressive.
and that's where I want to be.
You got 53 points last week. I mean, that's
Which
what
is
you got,
not
which is the same as
good.
me. We got the same amount of points. And then if you go back,
When was the
That
last time
was-
I've had a very good week? Come on, Hassan, be truthful. Don't say this.
oh,
to be nice to me
83
now.
83 points.
which was
That was
that?
massive. You had Areola,
Which was game week? Which game week?
27.
And which game
That's
week are
like
we in now?
3 or 4 game weeks previous. So it's not that
It
far
was
back.
4 game weeks, Hassan.
Okay, that's fine.
Or
But you still had a
5.
lot of players. Do you know Foden
It's
did
been
well
a
in this
while.
game week as well?
Yeah, and then the 2 weeks after that, what did he do?
I don't know. He had a hat trick, I think. But yeah, like like I said, anyway, I don't think you've done bad. And like there's a game week here where you got like 19 points, but I got like 21 points. So we both did awful. We both stunk up the gaff. But it's fun. And I never let you forget your team.
Yeah, guys, he is like super sweet, honestly. You're adorable because you do always let me know, even if it's, this morning it was about half an hour before the deadline, you were telling me, because do you know what it is? I think that's the other thing that I find really hard, and I actually do think, like, honestly, hats off to people who just play FPL all the time and know the game week deadlines, because we literally just had a deadline 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and now again today. It's literally not even been a
So
week.
what the deadline is basically, for anyone who doesn't know
The
what
scores have
FPL
not
is.
settled
So
in the
basically
tables, and
So
you're having
when
to pick
so
another
a game
team.
week is when all the teams will play. So in the Premier League, obviously there'll be like 10 games, right? It's because everyone's playing each other, and that normally kind of covers the weekend. So the games normally start on Saturday, go on to Sunday. Sometimes you might have a Monday kickoff, and sometimes you have a Friday kickoff as well. So that deadline is for you to submit your team before the games start. And so a lot of the time it is 11 a.m. on a Sunday, but this past week we had midweek fixtures
So
where
it
there
was-
was games on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So there was a midweek deadline on Tuesday.
It was a deadline on Tuesday, and then this morning, then it's a Saturday, and it's a game week
The thing
deadline on a
is,
Saturday
I was
morning,
actually
so
thinking
it
about this
does kind of move
because-
around. So there are some people in our league who have actually got caught out because they've missed the deadline 1 week, and then you've just not changed your team, and then
I think she's
I don't
done.
know.
I think she's done really well, and our league is a really rubbish one to sort of go off. But we've got another league which is like a bit of a semi-public one, and Summer in that league is very high up. She is 39 out of 60.
which is not good.
Well, it is. Shall I tell you why it's good? It's good because the people in and around you, so the people above you are only like 5-10 points above you, so you can easily take them over.
Okay.
So because there's more people, it's a lot closer in terms of the rankings. But that's really, really good, because all these people are probably in this chat or in this other league are probably sweats.
Okay, well, I'm feeling better about it.
So
Thank you.
you're doing really well. I think you're doing great, and I think I think we should continue it next year.
Let's see.
What do you think?
We'll see.
Tell us. Shall we do an FPL league next year, and shall we put a public code and get everyone in there? What do you think?
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. Let us know what you think. Now, sorry, this is really random. I thought about this story and I was like, I wanted to obviously tell you about it.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you Dad had a kit car?
A what? Sorry.
A kit car.
No, what's that?
So a kit car is like, it's like a racing type car, I guess.
Okay,
I don't know how to
cool.
sort of describe it, but basically you can build them.
Okay.
So you can basically sort of like build them from scratch.
No, I know actually, because there are some. There was a girl that I used to work with actually, and her other half used to do that all the time.
Yeah. So basically, when I was younger, so Dad, he had this kit car or whatever, and he started building it, and it took him years, like, because he would buy the parts over time.
Yeah, of course.
And I think it took him about maybe 15 years to finish it.
Okay.
And then when he finished it was really sad because my dad's really tall, so he's really tall and he couldn't fit in it. Right? So.
Oh no.
And then he was really like in
15 years of work just gone down the drain.
So he couldn't sit in it, and then he was a bit protected, so there was no one really he could get to drive it either, right? Because it's like a proper race car. Some people didn't want to. They didn't want to drive it. Right?
So you were the only one who fit in it.
No. I was too young.
Were you not allowed?
I was too young. I couldn't drive.
Oh.
Right? And so, for poor Dad, he spent 15 years on this car, and he had nothing to show for it.
Imagine.
He had nothing to show for it.
Hassan! Look, I knew you were going to tell a joke today, but that's actually really good. What the hell? I was just going to go home and say to Dad, oh my God, did you really just miss out on 15 years of work because you ate your vegetables when you were younger? What the hell? But it was a joke. You know, he loves these kinds of jokes. He loves a story joke.
So we were talking about random stuff to put in the pod, and I was like, oh, should I do like random dead jokes and stuff? And someone was like, yeah, go for it. And so I thought I heard this one, and I was like, oh, let me try and wheel it into like a little story.
Oh my God, that was so believable.
15 years working on a car, and he had nothing to show for it. I'm really pleased with that.
Shall I tell my joke?
Go on. Oh, do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay, go on then.
Ask me what.
Ask me what?
Ask me why I'm an orange.
No, I'm not doing that.
Ask me why
You've done this.
Orange. Please ask me why am I an orange?
Why are you an orange?
I'm not.
Oh my God!
I'm not an orange.
I've had enough.
I'm not an orange.
You're not an orange. No. Right. Okay, so that's our jokes of the week.
That's our jokes of the week, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, because
guys,
we did.
I'm gonna bring you some really good jokes. I promise you. I'm gonna come with some top tier jokes. Why am I an orange? I'm not. Okay.
It's funny. It
was right.
funny.
Okay. They must think we're so weird.
Yeah, because we're crazy.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's coming out.
Okay, cool. So basically,
out.
another sort of segment that we wanted to introduce and do, and it was going to be called Summer's Notes.
Oh, I forgot about this one.
So Summer's started making these notes, and she was like, of things she wants to bring up. And I said, all right, what we'll do is we'll do a little segment. Guys, if you can see our legs wiggling about, basically me and Summer are Croc gang, and we are playing with the Crocs, but I am now kicking mine away to stop me from fidgeting with them.
Yeah.
Because I keep kicking them off, putting them back on. But yeah, if you're wondering what I'm doing with my legs, that is what I was doing. But sorry, back to what I was saying. Yeah, we're gonna have a segment, Summer's Notes. I haven't got a clue what's in these notes. I have no idea what to expect. So yeah, Summer's going to go through a few of them now, and yeah, we'll talk about what's been on Summer's mind. What's going on inside that noggin?
Okay, so do you want me to just read them, and then we can just go from there? Are we going to read and discuss?
Yeah, read and discuss. So read one.
Okay, so ducklings are so cute. Where could we keep one in the house when it grows up?
What are you talking about?
Ducklings, Hassan. They're so cute. And where can we keep them in the house when they grow up?
What do you mean when they grow up? Then it's a duck.
Yeah, then what are we going to do with it?
Eat it.
Set it free. What? No, we're not.
Okay, first things first, we're not getting
Yes,
a
we
duckling.
are. Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
They're so cute.
What are we going to do with a duckling?
Just look after it.
We're absolutely not.
They're little yellow and they're fluffy and they
Is
just
this what you want to talk
just
about? Is this
pitter-patter around.
No. Is
I'm
this
just listen. I just think about things during the week and I just put them in my notes. So what you asked me to read them out, so I'm reading them out. But I'm asking you the question: where can we keep it?
What do you mean we're not getting one?
We're gonna set it free. We'll set it free at the.
What,
pond.
when it gets bigger?
Yeah.
Listen, if we were to ever buy a chicken, duckling, when it gets older,
It's not
we
a
are eating
chicken
it.
though, is it? It's a duckling.
No, but I'm saying if we get a chick or a
We're not
duckling
eating
or whatever,
it. I'm gonna set it free while you're at work.
why not Peking duck?
No.
Why not? We can make fresh Peking duck.
Not Peking duck. I want freeing duck. I'm gonna let it go. Anyway.
No, but then the fox would eat it anyway. What do you think? You're gonna release it into northwest London, and what? The fox will
we're gonna
grind on
release.
it.
We're gonna or we'll take it to I don't know.
What? Take it to a farm? What do you think they're gonna do with it on the farm?
Not the farms. Where has a pond? Where is near to us that has a pond or a lake? And we can just be free.
And you don't think the foxes are gonna get it?
The foxes are not going to get
So
it.
you're gonna
Foxes can't swim.
get this duckling.
Well, foxes
you're gonna
don't
nurture
swim.
it and grow it and then set it out to be killed in the wild.
Oh,
We'd rather.
Hassan, stop being
we
so
might as well
dramatic.
enjoy it.
No.
No.
No. I'm so shocked by that answer. I'm really disappointed.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
We're not getting a duckling.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
You can't whisper because the people won't hear you.
Tell me where I can get a duckling, guys. Where can I get one from? You're going to fall in love with it and then you're never going to want to let it go. And then it's going to grow up and you're going to be looking back thinking, oh my God, it was so fluffy and small. I wish I'd loved it more. And then I'm going to set it free.
That just sounds like psychological torture because you're
It's
going to
not,
make me fall
Hassan.
in love with it, make me adore this creature.
Yeah, and then you want
then
to
you're just
cut it
gonna-
up and put it in
And
pancakes.
then you're gonna go and just let it out into the wild.
Listen, look, I don't know when your hunger's going to take over and you're going to start being irrational and you're just going to think, wow, that would taste really nice with some plum sauce.
You would.
Anyway.
Okay, so that's number one, right? What's your number two then? Go on.
Okay, so actually what I had was, what is the female equivalent to a fresh trim?
Makeup.
No, so we want to... Okay, guys, so I've actually seen this on someone's ick list.
Ick list.
Yeah, so you know when guys get a fresh trim and then they have their phone out and then they're like they're taking a video, they're like, like bad weather today or whatever, but what they're doing is they're moving around their head, so like you can see every angle of their trim, and it's because it's like raining or something in the back, but it's literally drizzling, so it's like the weather is not bad, but they're just doing everything they can to show off their haircut. So that's kind of what made me think about it, because I think I saw it on someone's
Yeah,
on
I would have
someone's
to. It
list.
is.
But what
it's
is
equivalent? It
I
is.
don't know though. I don't think. Also, I'm not talking about. It doesn't have to be a facial thing. But you know, girlies. So like when you have like, what makes you
A
feel
blow
like
dry?
put together? Maybe it's a blow dry. I thought it was getting your nails done.
No, it's not. It's not. And the thing is, no, you can't.
Because people
No,
say
it can't
like
be-
your
it
hair
can't be-
can like feel like rubbish and everything else can feel like rubbish, but then you have your nails done, so you feel put together. I think
Yeah,
that's
but
how
that's
I've
not
always
what it.
felt when
That's
I
not
have
what
my
it
nails
is.
put
No,
together.
that's not what it is.
Nails put
No,
together?
your life put together. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
my
talking
life
about?
put
No.
together. Yeah.
But anyway, the reason why I'd say it's not nails is because when like, guys, you'll know this, right? When you haven't had a trim in a long time and your hair's kind of grown out and like your beard's not lined up sharp and you kind of like, you just feel like a bit of a mess and you don't, it looks white, it's looks based, it's not anything else. It's looks based. You just look a mess. Then you go for a trim and everything's all high definition, the lines are looking scrumdiddlyumptious, your hair's looking amazing, you look 10 times better. There's even guys that have like said, without a trim, I'm a 4 out of 10, but when I have a trim, I'm like a 10 out of 10. Right?
Okay, then maybe
so
it is a blow dry.
it's looks based. So I think
don't
for a
think
girl,
it's not. I don't
it has
think it's
to be-
makeup
it-
because
well, why?
hair. Do you know what it is?
Because,
I think
no,
if you don't have
okay,
your
if
makeup
you don't wear
done, no, you
makeup-
can be completely barefaced. But if your hair is done,
no, but you know
you
what?
look
No,
10 times
no,
better. Yes, you do.
No,
you do.
I'm not saying you don't look better. You will look a little bit better, but
No, but
if
what
you
if your
think about
hair
it-
is a
no,
mess?
no,
But
let
you're
me
telling
explain,
me
let
if
me
your makeup
explain,
is
let me
done
explain.
really well,
Let
but your
me show
hair
you.
is a mess.
Wait, let me explain. If, say, for example, so how I would say this is, if a girl doesn't wear makeup, what's the one thing everyone says? Oh,
you look tired.
Right? Yeah? You look tired, you look fatigued,
Honestly,
or whatever.
for those people that have
When a
that
guy-
to say, no, listen first. PSA for anyone that sort of says that to any girl when she's not wearing any makeup, oh, you look tired. You know you could not just say anything. You know the option to be quiet is always
No,
there.
but you know what it is? The people who
Silent
say that,
time,
the people
quiet
who
time.
the people who say that, they don't realize it's because you're not wearing makeup. So they don't know. So they're genuinely concerned.
Obviously, yeah.
So that's what it is. So they just don't know that's what it is, and that's what's made you look tired.
I'm jealous of the
But-
Chanel eye bags.
But what I was gonna say is that, yeah, so if you don't make makeup, the common thing is you look tired, you look fatigued or whatever. But then when you're glowed up and you're glammed up and you got your dewy
But
makeup.
if your hair is dishevelled, then what is the point?
Yeah, but your hair's not always going to be dishevelled, is it? Like, for example, a girl's...
Yeah, but you just said about a guy not having a fresh trim, so at that point he's dishevelled.
The difference, the level shift between your hair now, you've done this yourself, it looks amazing, looks really nice. I think the level between this and the level between you going and get it blow dried is not a significant difference. Whereas
but you're talking
me,
no.
hair grown out looking like a caveman.
No, but we're talking
trim sharp.
No, but you're talking about first thing in the morning when you wake up, your hair's in that messy bun, but actually it's not in a messy bun. Like half of it's fallen out, or like I actually sleep with my hair in a plait, so like half of it's fallen out. The hair ties, God knows where. On the floor,
but you're not
or broken
talking
or whatever.
this.
No, but that's what I am talking about because you're saying but you're comparing a fresh trim to not having any trim, which is dishevelled. Dishevelled is not me having done my hair myself versus having a blow dry.
No. Let's make the scenario.
You can't make the start line in two different places.
Let's make the scenario correct, right? Not when you wake up out of bed, because that's not what it is. No, you're going out for dinner, yeah, with friends. Right, a group of friends.
This is not
No. Let me finish. Let me land. We're going out for dinner with friends. If I was to go, obviously, without a trim, right? No one's gonna obviously say, but I'm gonna look tired and worn out, and I'm gonna look old and whatever because my hair's all scraggly and everything like that. But then if I went and I had a fresh trim, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you look sharp. Wow, yeah, trim's amazing. High def, whatever." That's what everyone's gonna say, right? They're gonna notice it, right? It's gonna have an impact.
Yeah.
Right. Now, if you go for dinner and you do your hair yourself, right? And let's say you wear makeup, you do your hair yourself, and you go and get a blow dry. Yeah. The impact is smaller. Only a few people will pick up on it, right? Your girlies, they're gonna be like, "Oh, your hair's slay. It looks amazing.
Slay.
What did you do? Did you get it done today?" Like, they're gonna pick up on it. But the wider majority, even there'll be some girls who won't realize that you've had your hair blow dried. But
maybe
if you went with no makeup, everyone would be like, "Oh, hun, are you okay?" And if you went with makeup, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, you slayed your makeup."
Right, okay.
So do you see what I mean?
Think
It's an impact.
I think we're gonna agree to disagree here because I still don't.
Yeah, but the impact is bigger.
I don't agree.
Why do you not agree? Is it because you do your own makeup?
No, it's because girls who have the best hair, like that amazing, like 90s bouncy blow dry hair, it does so much. It does so much for you. I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Makeup can really change the game, but hair, well done, I think.
Yeah, but I think makeup can change the game because because there's also like people are rubbish at makeup and people are good at makeup. And the people who are good at makeup, they're definitely more of an impact. I think it's because I think the reason why I'm saying makeup more so is because it's what has an impact on your appearance. A fresh trim for a guy does have a big impact on his appearance. I don't think a blow dry has a bigger impact on your appearance. Maybe dyeing your hair does, but not a blow dry.
Okay, maybe.
So I'm right. Thank you.
One more note.
Go on then.
One more note. Two more notes.
One more.
One more note. Okay. Growing up is really about deciding what to have for dinner every day, and it never ends. And I've actually put never in capitals and ends in capitals.
Elaborate.
Do you know what it is? I think I actually saw someone saying that they actually think laundry is the worst chore, but I actually don't think laundry is that much of a chore. I think it's long.
Laundry is hell.
I
What
think
are you
it's
talking
long.
about?
No, listen, it's long.
It's
But
never ending.
But do you know what is longer than that? Is you've had a long day at work and then you come home and then what's for dinner? Don't know. You have to decide every single day. Every day. And it's too much.
It's
do you know
not that
what it is?
bad.
I don't want to decide anymore.
I don't want to do this anymore. Sorry for my awful voice, guys. Sorry, that was awful, but yeah.
No, I don't want to do it.
No, but I think you're being a tad dramatic.
Listen, I don't want to decide for the rest of my life. I think it's
You're a liar.
You know, it's
Because if I chose what we're having every day, you would not back it.
no, I wouldn't back it.
Exactly. So what are you talking about?
I want to decide,
but
I don't want to decide. I want to decide. I don't want it to feel like a decision.
Stress.
No stress. Last one. I've got one more. I actually had one more.
All right, go on.
Because I've
then.
been thinking about this for a while.
Okay.
Alligators and crocodiles, right? They are always giving a bombastic side eye.
That's because their eyes on the side of their head.
They're always giving bombastic side eye, and it's the
It's
creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. There is nothing scarier or weirder or like something to get under your skin than like you're literally walking past. I mean, the last time I saw an alligator or crocodile up close, it was not very recent, so I don't know why I'm talking about it like I have seen one out on the streets.
Where are you seeing these alligators and
weird.
crocodiles?
They're
please?
so weird.
Tell me, where are you seeing these?
I saw it in the Outer Banks when I was watching it on Netflix. But they're so weird. Why aren't people more alarmed or concerned about how odd or weird they are? And no matter where you go, their eyes just swivel around in their sockets and they're just looking from the side.
But then you could say the same about a pigeon.
Yeah, but pigeons are not threatening.
What are you talking about? You're always scared of pigeons flying above you.
I'm not scared of pigeons flying above me. I'm scared of pigeons flying above me and pooing. Because I don't need that. I don't want that in my life. But crocodiles and alligators, they're so weird.
You're so
weird.
funny. You're actually
I've been
funny.
thinking about this for so long. The last time I watched Outer Banks was probably about 6 weeks ago. I've been thinking about this for 6 weeks. They're so weird.
Why
and
are
I'll
you
never
worried?
get over it.
But why are you worried? When are you ever going to come face to face with an
I don't know,
alligator
I
or a
might.
crocodile?
God forbid. I might.
Where? When? It's not as if we go swamping.
I'm never going to come face to face because they're always going to be looking at me from the side. No, I don't.
But that's where their eyes are.
They're so weird. They're so weird. I'm actually.
Do you
thinking,
think alligators
no,
and crocodiles are like descendants of dinosaurs?
I'm actually thinking about getting freaked out. No, they are, aren't they?
Don't know. Should I fact check?
I think they are.
Croc
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, really odd, weird creatures.
descendants from dinosaur.
Yes.
They share heritage with dinosaurs
Okay.
as a part of a group known as. I'm not going to try to pronounce that,
Don't worry about it.
but
It's okay.
it's something to do with dinosaurs.
Well, yeah, weird. And their legs are so tiny. They've got these massive long bodies and their legs are like
Okay. What have you got against crocodiles? I don't get it.
freaking me out. They're freaking me
I'm
out.
going to buy you loads of Lacoste
even
t-shirts.
even thinking about it's freaking me out. Don't buy me any Lacoste. I don't want it.
I'm going to buy you loads of Lacoste for your birthday. I'm going to get you a towel with a big crocodile on there.
Do you know what's funny? Oh my god.
Go on.
When I was little, I actually used to have a bag. It was a bum bag and it was a crocodile and I used to wear it all the time. I used to love that bag.
See, there you go. What are you talking about? You're number one crocodile fan.
Yeah, but that crocodile had the eyes on the top.
Okay.
It didn't have the eyes on the side. Also, it was with me all the time, so it wasn't scary. It didn't live in a swamp
Oh my god.
waiting to snap me up.
Oh my god. You are
Lethal.
so funny.
Lethal, scary.
You crack me up. Do you know what I find really funny is that you've literally sat there and sorry, I was just I wanted to basically check my notes and then I've just checked. Everyone at home is trying to wonder what they're having for dinner. Which is your favourite thing to do. But I just find that funny. I had no idea the selecting dinner like stresses you out that much.
I don't think it stresses me out. I think it's just, and you know the thing is, I know so many people are going to say, well, you could have HelloFresh or you could have this or you could have that. It's not that. HelloFresh is still making the decision. The decision is still there, just looming over you.
It's not that bad. There's so much other stuff in the household that is worse to do.
Laundry's quite therapeutic, actually.
What is therapeutic about laundry?
When it's done, when it's being done, not when the laundry basket is like overflowing, it's not therapeutic then. But obviously when you're like getting through it.
No, but what part of it is therapeutic? What part is therapy?
The smell.
You put one wash on and you look at me like I'm so stressed, there's 10 more washes I need to do. What are you talking about?
The idea
There's
of
no
having them left
therapy in
over
there.
at the end. When it's done and the basket's empty.
Yeah, but even that, what's therapeutic? You have it empty for one day and then it's full again.
Yeah, and then we wear clothes and we start putting them in the basket again. Yeah.
No, what I'll tell you one thing though, when you do laundry and you get like you're going through the laundry and you're doing it, you then don't want to wear clothes.
No, do you know what I was gonna say? Do you know when you go through the laundry and actually then you're putting your clothes away and you're finding your other clothes that you always forget about? Because you know what I think is like the majority of your wardrobe, you do like wear like probably about 50% of it. And then when you're putting your clothes away, then you're like, oh yeah, I've got this. I should wear this
I think
more.
it's the other. I think it's the other way round. Is when your laundry basket is piling up,
then you realise
you've worn all of your regular clothes, and then you're like, oh, I have no clean clothes. So you're looking through the wardrobe, you go, oh, I haven't worn this in a while. Yeah, I'll wear that. I think that's more common.
Maybe.
I think that is probably more common in that sense. But yeah, I think laundry. I don't know what. There's no.
What's the other household task?
That's
bad.
Washing the dishes. Thank God they invented dishwashers.
I actually don't mind washing the dishes. I am a dishwasher. I don't mind washing. Is drying the dishes terrible?
No, I think
Drying
the whole
is
process
terrible.
is dead. What else in the house is awful to do? I don't think there is a chore that's enjoyable.
No, cleaning the hob is the other terrible.
I don't mind that as much.
I don't really love it.
I don't mind that as much. But is there any other household chores that we hate? Guys, let us know. Are we missing something? Is there like a really big household chore? Do you agree with Summer? Do you think
the decision?
Do you think no? Do you
looming.
think doing the laundry is therapeutic? Please, someone tell me.
It can be.
It is not therapeutic.
It depends if you're hectic while you're doing it. I'm not usually hectic.
No, but my love, what you're doing is you're taking clothes, you're putting it into a machine, and you're closing the machine, and you're walking away. What part is therapy? And then you walk away, and then you come to me, and then you go, there's so much washing. I've just put a wash on, and there's like 3 more to do. Or I've just put 2 washes on, and then there's 6 more to do. What are we going to do? Right?
Yeah.
What part of that is therapeutic to you?
Having it all done.
It sounds more traumatic rather than anything.
It all done. Do you know what it is? The feeling of having it all done is so good it wipes away all of that. Because as you can tell, I didn't remember. You know that's how I felt.
Okay.
You know, it's enough to wipe it out for you.
But yeah, there's some interesting things going on in your mind. You're worried about what to choose for dinner. You're scared of alligators and crocodiles, even though you've not seen one. And what were your other 2 points? You want a duckling, which is not happening.
We're going to get a duckling.
We're not getting a duckling.
We're getting a duckling.
We're not getting a duckling. I was even actually going to say we're not getting a cat either.
What?
No.
We're getting a kitten.
No, I've decided.
We are.
I actually decided the other day we're not getting one.
Yes, we are.
We're not, I'm really down.
When did you decide this and decide not to talk to me about it?
Because
you've been team kitten for so long.
No, I have. I'm not gonna lie, but the thing is,
you don't want to have to look after it, do you?
It's not that I don't want to look after it.
You don't want it because you're worried about going on holiday and leaving it with someone, aren't you?
Yeah,
we're going to leave it with your brother.
No.
Adam loves kittens.
I know he does, but he's. It's not actually. He would look. He probably would look after it, but
well.
I also feel like you've got to remember that he's a couple years off going to uni, and then if he goes away to uni, then what?
Then we'll drop it to his uni.
No, we're not going to drop it to his uni halls.
On the way to the airport.
No. So I think unless there is a viable babysitting option, then I will probably feel comfortable, and maybe we can get a kitten, but we're definitely not getting a duckling.
Yes, we are.
Because if we get a duckling, I'm just gonna fatten it up, make it do some like training, so all of its like muscles and stuff are all in good nick.
No, Hassan.
And then we can just take it to the butchers.
Right, I've actually got one more story to tell, guys. So
a story
shocking from it was really, I think everyone's probably going to find it funny, but basically so Vinted is a full-time job. I think Vinted can be a full-time job when you're selling your own clothes and you're putting them on, you know, because there's stuff that you don't wear anymore and stuff is like in such like good condition, you want to sell it, fine. But also so many people are selling like such good stuff on there that then they haven't worn themselves, and it will be stuff that's sold out places. So then I don't know if it's sold out somewhere and then you can't get it. So there was this dress, there was a Zara dress, guys, and it was gorgeous. It was blue, like different shades of blue, like sequin, gorgeous holiday maxi dress. It was so stunning. It was like Zara from like 2 seasons ago, I think, or maybe Zara from last summer, because I couldn't see it anywhere on Zara. I'm not really shopping at Zara at the moment anyway, but yeah, I couldn't see it anywhere else. And I found it. Basically, I messaged the girl who was selling it to just say like, oh, when can you post it or whatever. New with tags, never worn. And I thought, oh my God, this would be so perfect for summer. Because there is one thing I'm lacking in, is like summer dresses. I just don't really have that many. So anyway, had my eye on it and I just thought, you know, I'm just going to wait until she replies, because sometimes people just aren't able to reply and then it's long. I don't know. You buy something and then they don't end up sending it to you in time. Anyway, so and I was just obsessed with it. I was loving this dress. I was daydreaming about it for like 3 days, guys, because I was waiting for this girl to reply. And then we were out and we were in the car on the way to somewhere, and then it sold. Girls, if you know the heartbreak of that one thing on Vinted that you had, you were going to buy it, and then it's
so dramatic.
And then it's sold before you could buy it. And do you know what Hassan said to me when I said that dress that I love was just sold on Vinted? And he said, well, stop loving it then.
Yeah, because it's gone now. He
said, well, stop loving it. Instead of, I'm sorry, my love, I'm sorry it's sold. Maybe it just wasn't the right timing. Maybe that dress wasn't meant for you. Well, stop loving it then.
I was wondering where you were going with this. But yeah, no, I think we were just driving somewhere and she was like, oh, I really love it, but it's sold. I was like, okay, tragic. Stop loving it then. Find another one.
So tragic.
Like, this girl literally sits there and scrolls all day on Vinted. I was like, you will find something else you love.
Do you know what it was? It's because I used to scroll a lot on ASOS, and now it's gone from ASOS to Vinted. Because, you know, we're just all about the circular fashion and just not...
Sustainable.
Yeah, being sustainable. And, like, also just, I think definitely fashion is, with TikTok and stuff, like, so many trends are, like, all going the same way, and people are just dressing all the same sometimes.
No, but
so
I think it's changing. It's changing
it's changing really quickly, but also then I don't know, it's just nice to find something that someone else doesn't have.
No,
you know?
definitely.
Exclusive.
We'll wrap up with this. So I know you wrote some notes and you had your notes of thoughts and stuff. On? Like you have we're doing your summer's notes or whatever.
Right, okay.
I've noted a few things down myself.
What have you noted down?
So
a recipe for duck pancakes?
No, actually, but I will find a recipe if we're getting a duckling. Basically, similar to what you were saying about haircuts. Right? What is the male equivalent of flowers?
Oh.
And yeah, what would you say? Yeah, what's the male equivalent to flowers?
As in a possession to buy?
Yeah, like what? Like, you know, you gift a girl flowers, a bunch of flowers. You're like, here.
I think the male equivalent to flowers. The problem is they don't come out so often, but I actually think it's the new video game. I think it's the new FIFA or the new COD.
Sorry about
or the new, I don't know, if it was like a new GTA or whatever it is. The problem is it doesn't come out that often. Whereas
once a year.
I think, yeah, obviously the girls. For girls,
no, but do you know what?
I don't know if you get your other half like flowers, like I don't know, for Valentine's Day and then for her birthday, or for like once a month or once a week or however many times you want to do it. Obviously, that doesn't really. I think for guys, I don't know. I actually do think that that's what it is. It's that, or because it's not really trainers. Trainers is not every guy is not a trainer guy, and it is too expensive. Like flowers are, but then the thing is, video games are expensive as well.
No, I would say no. Flowers.
I think video games is quite a good.
I would say flowers are anywhere between 30 to 60 quid, depending on what kind of.
No, but you know, if you get one small bunch of roses, it's like £6-7.
No, but you never think.
They're not really the flowers that you're buying.
Yeah, you're never really buying that. If you actually consider.
Or daffodils. I've seen boys buy girls daffodils.
If you consider the type of flowers that you buy, so whenever I've bought you flowers, I've never spent less than 30 quid.
Okay.
Right, but then maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Or maybe you're getting flowers from somewhere expensive, or maybe you're getting expensive flowers.
But what I'm saying is, so So yeah, so I would say 30, 50 quid.
Mhm.
What's the equivalent? You can't really put trainers there because trainers on average are like £100
Yeah, it's
each.
80, £100. Yeah, so
You're
it's
lucky
not.
if you're getting something 80. But
But I think for
then-
something for that price,
but
I
then
was
would you
actually.
say-
Do you
would
know
you-
what I was going to say was a massage?
no, I wasn't.
Not to buy, but to do, you know,
as
like.
an act of service.
Yeah, as an act of service, yeah.
What I was actually going to say is, so video games I think is great because FIFA is about 50, 60 quid. But obviously, and that's once a year. So if you think about it, for
If you do, let's say.
2 bunches of flowers, 1 video game,
Yeah,
kind
or
of makes
2.
sense.
I mean, the thing is, people might like play other
But
stuff.
what I was going to say is no, because like you've got video games. So like a video game here is typically around 60 quid a pop. But then there are other video games. Like remember that cooking one that we were talking about downloading?
Oh,
That's like
yeah,
20 quid.
of course. Yeah,
That's 20 quid,
yeah,
so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But I actually think the right answer is food.
I was going to say food, but I don't think it has the same. I don't know, because flowers have something
You know,
special
like,
about
no,
them.
because like if you think about it, right? And I feel like maybe food can work for guys and girls.
Yeah,
But
probably,
you guys,
yeah.
you guys tell me, like, guys at home, let me know, right? If you're on the same vibe that I'm saying. When you buy a girl flowers, it's like a warm, fuzzy feeling. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
that's so
yeah.
cute. He's thought about me, blah,
So
blah, blah.
sweet.
Sweet. But with a guy, I've just thought of another option as well. But anyway, we'll get back to that. With a guy, if you go and you're like, say you're meeting up or whatever, or if I'm coming home from work and you've like gone out and you've got my favorite takeaway.
It's
and
either
it's
that or
like-
if you're saying, like, oh, let's go here and I'll get it this time.
No, I don't
Maybe.
think it's not.
You
even
don't think it's that?
No,
you
no,
think
no,
it's
no.
getting it in?
Like no, because
Getting it
obviously-
in or cooking it or both?
Like we're married, right? So when we go out, it doesn't matter who's getting
I'm going
it.
to say
we're
I'm
all
get it
up.
and then take the shared account card. Just beep.
Exactly, it comes out the joint account anyways. It doesn't matter. Like it's not really a surprise.
Yeah, but I'm giving you a bit.
A what?
A bit. And then you're putting in the other bit.
No, but I'm saying no. What I'm saying is that also when we're going out for dinner, that is like a planned motive. It's not a surprise,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I was gonna say food. I think food, guys. Let me know what you think, right? If you, as a guy, let me
I
know.
think food is
If
a
your
fair
missus came
one.
home with your favorite takeaway, would you treat that as the same as flowers?
Or actually, what is the equivalent? Like,
Yeah,
what
what is
do
the-
people
what is the
think
other-
is the equivalent?
What I was gonna say is, as an option, is a football shirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, football shirt.
The latest football shirt is a good
Yeah.
option.
But again, it's once a year.
Yeah, but once a year video game, once a year football shirt, like these little things, they kind
Yeah.
of like
It's a little tiny
Little-
thing.
little
But
treat.
yeah,
It's little treats,
it's nice
isn't
to love
it?
the guys too.
no, definitely, 100%.
Do you think it's true that if you're loved properly, then you love your other half well? If that makes sense.
What?
Do you know what I mean? Like, so, like, if I don't know, if you're a guy and you're getting a football shirt and you're getting these little treats, are you more likely to treat your other half a bit more? Or do you think it's down to love languages?
It's down to love languages. That's
Yeah.
that's a whole topic for another time.
Another day.
Right. So, are you ready to wrap up?
Yeah, I think I'm ready
Yeah?
to wrap up. Yeah.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, thank you so much for
delving
listening, guys.
delving into Summer's mind
Our inner thoughts.
and what's going on.
Yeah.
And
Please send me any and all FPL tips. Let us know what you think about guys and their equivalents to flowers. Keep listening. Keep watching.
yeah, let me know what you're thinking about
Um,
trims
And
what's an
actually,
equivalent to a guy's trim.
yeah, and we completely forgot to say, guys, send in your dilemmas, send in your stories, send in your ideas. Like, honestly, anything that you want us to talk about, or anything you want advice on, or I don't know, just any hilarious stories. Like,
yeah, it doesn't have to be,
please
guys.
send
It
them
doesn't have to
in.
be
Doesn't
dating
always
related.
have to be a
It
dilemma.
can be career related. I mean, like we're both.
It could be
we're both
friend
in
related.
the corporate role, in the corporate world. We're quite well versed. We've been in a few different industries as well. So yeah, anything work related, anything friendship related. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like date, if that makes sense.
No,
but
it doesn't have to be about
anything just
love. It can be about
fun,
life. So just,
Yeah.
anything.
for
Anything,
sure.
and then anything you want us to talk about. And what is the email? The Summer Lovin Podcast
Yeah, it's the Summer Lovin Podcast
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com.
Mhm.
No, sorry, it's not It's just Summer Lovin Podcast
at
at gmail.com.
We'll put it in the
Description.
description for YouTube and for Spotify, and we are actually also on TikTok. I don't know if you guys have seen us pop up on your For You page yet, but yeah, give us a follow on TikTok as well. I think it's just the Summer Lovin Podcast
Yeah, that is right.
on
yeah.
TikTok as
On
well.
TikTok is that.
Look out for the
And
little orange logo with the red hearts, and then you'll know that it's us.
Yeah. And
Thank you so much.
Obviously, one last thing as well is please, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe, like, follow, save, send to your friends.
If you're on Spotify, make sure you follow our page, and also please rate us 5 stars. That'd be amazing.
If you think we were 5 stars, I hope you think we were.
I hope you. I mean, we are. Come on.
Anyway,
we're 5-star material.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Right.
Anyway, love
we'll
for the
see
love,
you
guys.
soon.
Thanks so much.
Take
See
care.
You later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.